Alrighty, boys and girls, everybody in the YouTube community that would be. It's been a little while since we got a little video up on the 33 Degrees channel, but if you refer back, there was a few videos, I think there's 2 or 3 videos where we were showing you guys the podcast setup and everything, and we have been wanting to do this for a while, but to be honest, that was about, I don't know, 10 months, maybe close to a year ago that we were trying to get all this stuff together. Our biggest holdup was a mixer. Well, we finally got a mixer, and so we're probably fixing to get this thing underway and try and start building up some speed. But all of that is beside the point. We are here at the podcast table. I don't have a guest right now because basically this is a test run. But what we are testing today, I guess, other than the usual things that you would test on a new podcast setup, is, I guess you could say, we're testing the waters, testing the news. I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely late to the whole, I guess you would say, like, hip hop community, like rap beefs and things of that nature. Whenever we started trying to get all this stuff together, MGK, Eminem, back and forth, all this kind of stuff, and it had got to the point where diss tracks were let out, all this kind of stuff, and everybody knows the history of that. Well, in my own personal opinion, MGK's, what was it, Rap Devil, is a good song. It's something that you can actually, like, put in your car, listen to, bob your head to, ride around, and it's a good song for that. A good diss track, he had some good lines, but it wasn't, the format wasn't in a diss track form to me, to my own taste. Now, Eminem, on his behalf, I mean, you got to give it to him. On one side, is like that's what he does. Like, he will slaughter you if you're on a diss track level, And so the format that M brought to it was already there, and he addressed everything in the whole situation. We know the history of it and everything. My opinion, M slaughtered dude. And it's not even just my opinion. You can go on other YouTubers' pages, channels, whatever you want to call it, and where they actually analyze the bars and, like, rhyme scheme and all of that. And M slaughtered dude. Put him in the graveyard. So we know where that went and everything. He's MGK is now accompanying who all you want to put in there. We know Mariah Carey's in there, Benzino, Ja Rule for sure. I would kind of put Nick Cannon in there. I mean, there's something there. Obviously, Water Gun Kelly, Machine Gun Kelly, whatever you want to call him. And then the Binge EP that came out was just trash. Like, it's just, no, you can't be called a mumble rapper, then go on an interview and say you're not a mumble rapper, and then put out an EP that is nothing but mumble rap. Like, anyways, that's where, to get you guys caught up on where we left off with getting all this stuff together, and now to bring you up to present, we got it all together now. So we're going to start going over now what the new news is, which is this Lord Jamar guy. Now, I don't know who Lord Jamar is. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard a track by him. If I have, then I don't know that I have, which kind of points out the significance of how good the track was. At least in my own opinion. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just, these are my thoughts on my channel, the way that I feel. I don't know who this dude is. But apparently, for a while now, I mean a good span of months now, he's been kind of like sneak dissing and throwing shots at him. I watched the interview yesterday where he said he was just repeating what other people had said, and I understand where Jamar's coming from with him saying that not everybody that's riding around is bumping him now. It's not like it was back in the day. Not everybody's listening to Eminem and all this now. I understand that, but whenever you come down to hip-hop and I guess you say hip hop, rap, all of that genre. You're not just looking at who's playing what. You're looking at the craft, the art form, and as far as the craft goes, I mean, look at like I just said, look at MGK and the way he used basically the same rhyme scheme on the whole thing, and then look at him, like he slaughtered this dude. Like the wordplay and everything was basically perfected. And let's be honest, M didn't go as hard as he could have. He definitely did not. You've heard some old M, but anyways, what I'm getting to now is the tweets that were sent out, and this was August 28th. This is on M's his Twitter page. He said, "People think they want this problem till they get it." Then the response to that of Lord Jamar, nobody else has, said anything, alluded to anything, whatever. Lord Jamar comes back August 29th, and he says, "Every problem has a solution." If that don't sound like a call out or something that needs to be handled, I don't know what it sounds like. To me, it sounds like with this Lord Jamar guy talking about how M is a guest in the House of Hip Hop. Look, in my opinion, you are so far off. Like this, M has done a shit ton for the House of Hip Hop, if you will. Like this dude has done a lot for it, and I'll be the first one to say, I know it sounds like I'm on M's team already or whatever. I'm just giving props where props are due. And I'm not necessarily an Eminem fan. I've never really been an Eminem fan until, honestly, here in the past, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months, trying to get caught up on all this to get the podcast and everything ready, get some facts up under me. That's whenever I really started to understand the lyricism behind Eminem and what he does. And like whenever you start to put it up to other people, it's just not, they're just not on the level. And I understand that as far as the whatever you would call it. I don't know what the hell you would call it. But I'll say this. If Lord Jamar says that M is a guest in the House of Hip Hop, if M puts out a diss track, like it looks like it's gonna go the diss track route. Now whether Lord Jamar or M put something out first, who knows? But this Lord Jamar is really gonna have to bring it. You're gonna have to bring it. And I don't know. I don't, just because I don't know you. I don't know not one lyric you've ever sang. This could be bad for you, dude. This could be really bad for you. Like, this could be for publicity, whatever. Maybe your career's been kind of going down, being salty or whatever. But I've never heard of you, and the people that I have talked to haven't heard of you either. And for you to be picking on somebody that's extremely well known, an OG in the game, where's your credentials? Like, we need to know. Like, because to be honest, MGK wasn't even on the level to get dissed by Eminem. That's why I believe that Eminem just kind of went soft on him, just kind of, whatever, here's this, and you got slaughtered. So if you do have credentials, you got to really, oh my God. I know this much. I'm excited. I'm super excited because diss tracks is where I believe that you really get to show your skills. You get to show what you got, and it's basically like that, whatever, the old school way of like, this dude raps, y'all both spit y'all's bars back and forth, then the crowd, us, YouTube, the comment section, all of that, we get to say, this guy, make some noise. This guy, make some noise. At the end of the day, whoever made the most noise, that's who won. So, that's what I'm looking for, just to get you guys caught up on everything of, we've been trying to get all this stuff caught up and everything. I'm really hoping that hopefully when, a diss track comes out from either one of these two, my brother should be here. we're both going to listen at the same time and really try to break it down. And I kind of want to have like a number system of like whenever you spit a bar, how bad was that bar as far as like to hurt or whatever the opposing person. You know, that I really want to try and figure that out to see, you know, because that Pac line that M put out in the kill shot, I believe he could have probably just got on the mic, said that one line, and that was it. It's done. And I mean, it is what it is. But y'all tell me what you think. I'm gonna try and upload this video today, and let's look forward for the next few days to a week, something like that. Let's see what's gonna happen, and if you guys would like to, you are more than welcome to ride with me as we go through this journey and try and get our podcast up. But for right now, thank you. This is 33 Degrees, and I'll holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.